Hi everybody, Stephen Sitkowski here, founder of the Sitkowski Trading Academy, and those of you who follow the stock market. Kind of a crazy day today. Market was down pretty big. Coronavirus was in the news. And the question is, so what do you do on a day like this? There's a lot of uncertainty headed into the weekend. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did. But first, let's check into the markets, shall we? Let's look at the SPY. So this is the S&P 500, and you can see the trend is still moving up. All right, so if we go back here, so even though the market was down today, about up 1.25%, market is still going higher, moving up. So mostly we're going to take bullish trades, but man, there were a lot of stocks today that got absolutely crushed. I mean, crushed. So let me show you what my trade of choice was for the day. And again, keep in mind, this is not investment advice. I'm not suggesting you go out and do this. Educational purposes only. But I try to give people something to think about and to see a methodology and a rationale and all that good stuff. So you've been with me long enough, you ought to know all that. So this is Wells Fargo. Now let me tell you a little bit about Wells Fargo. For years, Warren Buffett said, this is the best run bank in America. Buffett was their biggest shareholder. He's unloaded a bunch of their stock. And the reason is that Wells got in trouble a couple of years ago for opening up phony accounts. And the regulators came in and said, we're not going to let you grow anymore. You've got to get your stuff together, prove it's together, proper supervision before we let you go out and begin to expand. So Wells is kind of at a bit of a crossroads, but let's look at the chart. So here's what I see. Wells basically is at support. And if we run this all the way across, there was another level of support right here. And then, the downside risk might be, down to 44. Stock's at 47.51. So what did I do with this stock today? And oh, by the way, on a day when most stocks were down, this stock was actually up. So I engaged in what is called a covered call. And this is what I did. So let's do an order ticket. So I bought Wells Fargo stock, and we'll just use 100 shares. Is that okay? For some of you, maybe 200 is better, 500 is better, but we're going to use 100 shares. And so we see buy 100 shares of the stock. You're going to pay $47.49. At the same time, we are going to sell, not buy to open, sell to open, a March 20 expiration, giving somebody the right to buy this stock from us for $47.50 per share. So we're going to pick up about $1.12 on that. So let's do the math. So $1.12 divided by 47.50. We're going to make about 2.3% on this stock, assuming that Wells Fargo either stays the same or goes higher. If it goes down, well, we've got protection down to, if the stock is at, clear this, 47.51. minus the $1.12 you bring in. So if the stock dropped, as long as it doesn't go below 46.39, that's our break-even point. So here's just kind of my thinking. If we can make 2.3%, assuming option prices stay about the same, times 12, that's a 27% return on a stock that doesn't even have to go up. So for those of you that would like to be a little conservative, I think that is a really good play. So we have this trade load it in here, and then all you would do is review it. And what does it say? Sell to open that call option, buy that stock, hit submit, and boom, we are in the trade. It's just that simple. When would we get out of the trade? Well, I'm hoping that Wells 29 days from now is around this same price. Now, if the price goes up, I do nothing. And then at the end, I may buy back that call option and sell a brand new call option. If the stock is down, then I've got to decide, okay, do I still want to own it? And then I would execute a brand new covered call at that point in time. Just a very nice conservative way to get into the market. All right, if you have not already subscribed, be sure and do that. If you click on the notification bell, every time something new comes up, boom, you get notified. Awesome. Till next time, God bless. Have an amazing day. Bye for now.